Joryu!
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure thing. Hey!
Oh.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're the best.
Wow, nice place.
Isn't it?
Are you a regular here?
Yep. There aren't many customers, so it's the perfect spot to drink in peace.
That's unexpected. I figured you'd prefer drinking in lively places packed with people.
I mean, I'm into that too. But today I'd rather relax and take it easy.
I can relate. Everyone's got days like that.
Exactly. And this bar's got just the right atmosphere when you're in that kind of mood.
Agreed. There's something calming about it.
Anyway, I'm happy you're here and all, but I feel a little guilty. You're usually busy, ain't ya?
Not too busy to enjoy a drink, at least.
That's so. Then we're all good for now?
Right.
Perfect! Let's have a little welcoming party for you, Joryu. Congrats on joining the Akame network.
Isn't it a little late for that? You've been working me to the bone from the start.
Hey, when opportunity knocks, I open the door. And I'll pay for everything tonight, not just a drink. How's that sound?
Not a bad deal.
Right! Now let's drink! I'm gonna work you like a mule from now on, so enjoy yourself while you can.
You really know how to crack the whip. But I gotta say, I'm impressed. You run a whole network that's named after you. Did you build it on your own?
Yep. And it was rough, let me tell ya. Ain't like I was part of the criminal underworld to start, or had any special connections to support me. I just kept befriending the homeless around here, and this was the result.
Pretty amazing.
Well, as the network got bigger and bigger, the smell of money ended up attracting thugs and yakuza like flies to a pile of shit. Gosh, there's no peace doing this kind of work.
Right. Those type of guys never let up. So you settled on an agreement to guide Red Tiger fighters to the castle.
Exactly. Ended up in a kind of symbiotic relationship, you could say.
Makes sense. But why keep it up despite all that?
Huh?
I mean, this isn't strictly about charity, is it? Hard to believe you'd go through all that trouble if you didn't have a goal.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Hmm?
Hey, Joryu, when you were a kid, what'd you want to be?
Well, that's sudden.
And just tell me. A little question won't kill you, right?
There was someone I looked up to. I wanted to be like him.
What was he like?
Closest thing I had to a father, you could say. Even now, sometimes I feel as though I'm just chasing a shadow.
Well, how about that? So that means you still haven't given up on your childhood dream, then?
You're making me sound cooler than I am.
Hey, you're totally cool. Most folks give up on their dreams once they're adults.
Is that your management style? Glowing praise? Something on your mind?
What makes you think that?
It just seems like you've got a lot riding on your shoulders.
You got that right. But I'm fine.
Good to hear.
Thanks for worrying about me, Joryu. I'm a woman of many secrets, what with the whole network and all. So I gotta be careful when I let my guard down. There's a lot that I can't let slip. Don't let that stop you, though. Drink to your heart's content.
Well, if you ever need a lockbox to unload your secrets into, I'll gladly play that role.
I've never seen a walking, talking lockbox, have you? All right, let's toast to our glorious future. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's Zerno. Sorry for the bother, but we need to speak at the castle.
The castle? Why can't you just tell me now?
No can do. Better to make sure the Daidoji ain't listening.
Don't they already know about our plans?
Yeah, but we ain't obligated to tell them every time we wipe our ass. Jobs for Patriarch Watase are separate from the Daidoji. So I'm at the castle right now. When you reach Osaka Castle, there'll be a pool to your left. I'll be waiting there. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. See ya.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing, really.
You sure?
More importantly, are you free, Joryu? Let's head to Style again. Last time was a blast.
Sorry. Got a few things I need to take care of.
Ah, what? Then finish up quick and let's get going.
Roger that, boss.
Joryu, finished what you had to do? Let's hurry over to Style.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm ready for some booze.
All done with work on your end?
Yep. I'll have you know, I'm a very grounded leader who handles her responsibilities before letting loose.
Guess I underestimated you.
You taking a liking to this bar yet, Joryu?
I have. It's a nice place.
Isn't it?
How about your network? Going well?
Sure is. Thanks to your help, no doubt. New clients catch wind of our stellar reputation and keep flooding in.
Glad I've been of some use. But for someone whose business is flourishing, you, look pretty gloomy.
Wait, really? I'm perfectly perky.
I won't pry, but sometimes letting it all out makes you feel better. I know how difficult it is, being in your position. So it's a good thing you've got a living lockbox right here, huh?
Well, you're just a bona fide softy, ain't ya?
I'm not the type to turn a blind eye towards a problem. That's all.
And I'm saying that's exactly what makes you such a softy. But thanks. All your fretting makes it seem like a big deal, but it really ain't much.
No?
You remember what you asked last time, Joryu? About my initial goal when I started the network? Actually, I wanted to be a singer.
A singer? What does that have to do with your network?
Seems unrelated, huh? But that's really where it all started. A long time ago, I was just a hick who didn't know squat about the criminal underworld. I arrived in Sotenbori with dreams of being a singer, and took up street performing while working part-time. I even uploaded videos on the web and tried hawking my CDs to strangers.
Must have been tough.
Well, I kept believing that someone would recognize my talent eventually and I'd rise to stardom. But not a single person ever paid me any attention.
I bet that had more to do with bad luck than a lack of talent.
That's sweet. Well, one day, a homeless guy felt sorry for me and bought one of my CDs. Then he brought his buddies over and said, half joking, "Don't worry, Akame-chan, we're gonna get you to the top."
Seems like you met some nice guys.
Sure did. I'd been struggling on my own for so long, hearing that made me burst into tears. And that's how my connection with the homeless folk out here was born. I'd smuggle them some bentos that were gonna be discarded at work, and in return, they helped spread the word about me. It's those type of small interactions that came together to build the Akame network.
So, that was its inception, huh? You could say that the entire Akame network started out as your fan club.
I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks to everyone in the network, my CDs actually sold pretty well for a little while. I got to be fairly well known throughout Sotenbori.
Oh?
Then some old bigwig from a fancy hotel group showed up and told me he'd fallen in love with my music. Offered to plop me on the stage of his brand new hotel.
Sounds like everything was moving in the right direction. But I'm guessing it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows after that.
Yeah, right you are. That old dude's corporate group got mixed up with some sketchy firm. And by the time they realized the firm was a front for the Omi Alliance, it was too late. The businesses were gutted, and the whole group collapsed. So, just like that, my dreams of performing on that stage went up in smoke.
That must have been horrible. After all that, I'm surprised you agreed to work for the castle. I figure you'd resent the Omi for what they did.
Didn't have a choice on that one. Ain't a soul out here who can get away with offending the Omi. Honestly, I'm pretty lucky to have ended up in a mutually beneficial relationship.
So you made a choice that kept everyone safe. You're a true leader.
I just did what I could to survive. Simple. Oh, and by the way... If they'd finished building that hotel as planned, it was gonna be named Golden Osaka Castle.
Huh?
Ring any bells for ya?
Wait, that building aboard the castle.
That's the one. The hotel that old man planned to build ended up sitting on top of that boat. Feels like it's taunting me every time I see it. That place was supposed to be the stage of my dreams, and now... But anyway, that was the beginning of the end. My popularity as a singer started to dwindle after that. And as it did, the network began growing bigger and bigger. So at some point, my dream of being a singer just kind of faded away. Well, this kind of work suits me better anyway. Just felt like sharing the story of a naive kid with a dream. Don't laugh too much, alright?
Don't just accept defeat. It's too early to give up hope, isn't it?
You're a nice guy, Joryu. But it's alright. I mean, I was never gonna make it in the first place.
Then, why do you look so torn up about it?
Hitting me right where it hurts, huh, Joryu? I take it back, you're not nice at all.
Despite the twists and turns it took to get here, I can tell the Akame network has become important to you. But it's okay to be a little selfish sometimes, isn't it?
Selfish?
Protect your people, and chase your dreams. Piece of cake for a woman of your talents, don't you think?
Joryu. You make it sound so simple, but that's easier said than done.
True. Talk is cheap.
But... thanks. After talking to you, I feel a little bit better.
Good to hear.
But only a teensy bit. Got it?
Stubborn, aren't you?
Can't have things getting too sappy out here. Now, let's pull ourselves together and keep drinking.
Try not to go overboard, all right?
Hey, Joryu. Got some time? There's something I was hoping to get your advice on.
Advice? Sure, I don't mind.
Awesome. Then let's get going.
So, what'd you want to discuss?
Remember what I mentioned last time? About how I dreamed of being a singer a long time ago?
A long time ago, huh? But yeah, I remember.
Back then, I mostly performed on the street, but I also recorded some performances and put them online.
Right, you mentioned that.
So the other day, I got an email from someone saying they'd watched my videos. You're probably not familiar with it, Joryu, but the sender was from a big talent agency.
Well, how about that? What was the email about?
They're holding an audition to find new talent, and they want me to participate. And if I do, they'll score me extra generously, apparently.
Seems like they're pretty invested in you, then.
I guess so. Huh?
Hey, good for you. This is what you've been waiting for, right?
It is, but...
Worried about your network?
Yep.
Didn't I tell you before? Be greedy and go for both. You don't have to pick between your job and your dream.
You might be right. Thanks as always, Joryu.
So, will you audition?
Well... yeah. I think so. You know what? I feel better after talking to you, Joryu. Thanks as always.
Anytime. By the way, what's this audition consist of exactly?
Just gotta show up and perform a song. Original or cover, anything goes.
Got it. Seems like you'd have a lot of competition at a major audition like that.
Hey, you don't have to point that out. Oh, shit, I'm starting to get nervous.
Nervous? That's not like you.
Ah, damn, this ain't good. Quick, Joryu, say something nice. Something to calm my nerves real quick.
You need to refocus. Just remember all the hard work you've put in to get this far. How's that?
You're a lifesaver, Joryu. All my nervousness just flew off somewhere.
Good to hear.
Alright, I know what I gotta do. I'll attend the audition and start my journey to become a singer. And I'll protect everyone in the network, too.
That's the spirit. I'll be rooting for your success.
Thanks. Let's drink to that. Joryu. We made it. At long last, am I right? You really like the castle, huh, Joryu? Well, see ya. Tell Surino-san I said hi. Be waiting at the helipad.
Kiryu-san.
This place is quite the atmosphere.
Ha! People ain't coming here for the atmosphere. Exactly why it makes for a safe hideaway.
If you wanted a place with no people, you could have found one in Sotenbori. Why choose to come here?
'Cause what I got to tell you has to do with him.
That's the Kijin clans.
Patriarch, yep. Homura Nishitani. A name passed down through the generations. That one there's Homura Nishitani III. Gonna be the biggest obstacle when Patriarch Watase breaks up the Omi Alliance.
What does that mean?
It's a long story. Sure you want to hear it?
Yes, go on.
Next month, the boss is gonna be released from prison. And that very day, he's headed straight to Omi Alliance HQ, where they'll all be waiting to greet him. Then he's gonna go up on stage and address the whole crowd. They'll all be expecting a speech, a thank you for the warm welcome. But instead, the boss is gonna read an official statement he sent to the cops, dissolving the Omi Alliance. That's how everyone will be told the organization's finished. No warning or nothing. Right as the Tojo disappeared and the Omi took Kamurocho, with Japan-wide unification at their fingertips. Just like that, they lose their organization, their jobs, their livelihoods. Everything. What do you think's gonna happen then?
Yeah, won't take much for that room to explode like a powder keg. Why would Watase do something like that?
What, you think he can just send them all an email? Or maybe he should read it out loud, surrounded by a goddamn police detail. Nah, you gotta show you got some stones if you want Yakuza to listen. Anyone's got a problem, you have him say it then and there. The rest gets straightened out the hard way. He could talk all he wanted about breaking up the group. But if he didn't do it like this, nobody'd listen. Plus the other bosses would just say they'd go their own way. But the goal ain't separation. It's total dissolution.
I see your point.
That's why we gotta get more people on our side in the room when it goes down. Gotta take down some of our tougher opponents beforehand, too.
Sure, but who'd take your side on something like this?
Daigo Dojima, Goro Majima, Taiga Saejima, and now Kazuma Kiryu.
Quite the lineup you've got.
Well, that's not all. This next part is top secret. Right now, the Omi Alliance's acting captain is the Tojo clan traitor, Masumi Arakawa. But the truth is, he's with us. A spy under secret orders from the Tojo clan's 6th chairman.
What?
Both the Tojo clan and Patriarch Watase think Yakuza groups are a thing of the past. Now cops and politicians can switch Yakuza heads around as they like. And each time they do, it's the Yakuza that beat each other bloody over succession. the herd thins out. Only future for us there is as playthings for the powers that be.
I see.
So before that happens, we dissolve the groups and give the Yakuza a different option. At least that's what the bosses are planning. Omi's so big though, it's too risky busting it up all at once. They gotta do something to make it safer.
So what does Arakawa have to do with this?
On the surface, he's a traitor that sold out the Tojo to the governor's cleanup plan, letting the Omi move in to claim Kamurocho. But really, that was all to split the Omi's gangs down the middle, east and west. All of them heading to Kamurocho have left Sotenbori at half its former strength. Arakawa played his part damn near perfect, almost admirably, you might say.
Hang on. When did this operation in Kamurocho happen?
That'd be 2 years ago.
And you've been planning the dissolution for that long?
Yep. There's just one last loose end to tie up. And it's why I brought you here in the first place. We gotta get rid of Homura Nishitani III. As things stand, he's the only one in the Omi who would stand up to Patriarch Watase. He'll talk shit about officers who are only good at making cash. But the boss, who made his name with his fists? Fact is, Nishitani thinks the sun shines right out his ass. Get some drinks in him, and the guy starts sobbing the same old story about how much he idolizes the man. He finds out we've been planning the dissolution, and all that sappy shit curdles right over. Make no mistake, he'll try to destroy us. Lots of the boss's former followers in the Omi will be bound to rally around Nishitani too.
He's got that much influence?
Yep. With Nishitani around, the Omi will just reform with him at the center instead. And don't forget, the Kijin clan's specialty is assassination. They'll hunt down the boss, me, and all the Tojo clan brass. Then we'd be right back at square one.
So you need me to take care of Nishitani before that happens?
That's right.
Then you should know that I'm not a killer.
Fine by me. We just need Nishitani out of commission when the announcement's made. As long as he doesn't show, the rest will stay disorganized.
So, beat him within an inch of his life, then. And before Watase gets out of prison.
Yep, but remember, he's Patriarch of an Omi-aligned subsidiary. Come in fist flying or stab him in the back. Makes no difference to me. Long as it can't be said the Watase family is the one challenging the Kijin clan. Fact is, you're a free agent, Kiryu-san. Only you can do this. And you have to act alone.
Sounds risky. You realize what you're asking of me?
Huh. Gotta get our 50 billion's worth right.
I do know one thing for sure. If I attack Nishitani here, my only way out is by helicopter. It'd be better to hit him when he gets off the boat.
True enough, but he's been living on this tub a year now. Means he's settled in real nice. Way things are going, he won't leave before the boss gets out of jail. And we ain't got that kind of time.
Alright then. First I'll figure out a way to make him want to leave.
And how the hell are you gonna do that?
You don't control me just because you paid for my services. I'll think of something soon enough. I'm already here, so I can take my time and prepare.
Suppose that's true.
Excuse me, Mr. Surano. The owner would like a word.
What?
The owner, you mean?
Mr. Nishitani, yes.
Come on now, Cyrano. Gotta give me a heads up next time. You're acting like we're strangers.
My apologies, Patriarch. Just figured you might be busy. There's something you need from me.
Boy, have I got a great view right now. I could blow your head off from here. No scope or anything. What do you think? Should I give it a try?
I can come say hello, if that's what you'd like.
That's more like it. Bring Joryu here with you, too.
Joryu? Not sure what you mean.
Give me a goddamn break, Cyrano. You calling me blind? Not like it's that fucking hard. It's Joryu, alright?
Shishido didn't introduce us properly. Come and say hi.
Actually, Patriarch, Joryu's here on the condition that his identity won't be revealed. The Watase family promised to cover for him, so I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, really? You're quite the little tease, aren't you, Cyrano? You saying that only makes me want to know more.
Patriarch, what is this?
Long as you're in the castle, I'm your god. Better say your prayers. So you keep your nose out of this, Cyrano. I'll find out whose dick's really in those pants.
Hey, wait!
Captain Cyrano, your conversation's over. Let's do as he said and stay out of it.
Very well. Then I guess I have no choice. We'll have to settle things the hard way, as usual. Let's go! How about this? Ready for this?
Shit, this is bad. Patriarch Nishitani's on his way here. You gotta get to the helipad fast as you can. Akame should be there. Get out of the castle and be ready for what comes next.
And what will you do?
I'll talk to the Patriarch. Tell him you ran out on me. I'm with the Omi till the boss gets out. Can't blow my cover before then.
Things really seem to be heating up.
Wait, before you go. Hit me once, so they believe my story. Hey, I wasn't ready.
I was holding back. A lot.
Ugh.
It's him! Joryu's here!
Here we go. Pain in the neck.
You're a dead man!
How about this?
Didn't think you'd come right to us. How about this?
Have a little rest.
Where'd you come from?
Here we go.
Time to put
He's here! Don't let him get away!
Here we go.
Have a little rest.
Finally got you. Joryu, lighten up a little, why don't ya? Cops don't come around here, so nobody's gonna care about your real identity. So, take the goddamn shades off.
Patriarch, could I ask you to just leave him alone? Joryu isn't even telling us who he really is.
You said that already, and I still don't fucking care.
Fine. You want to see my face that badly? Then it sounds like you and I will need to settle this with our fists.
Joryu!
Sorry, but I don't take orders from anybody I can wipe the floor with. Patriarch.
That's real good, Joryu. You talking like that's got me hard as a rock.
Sir!
Let's go! And none of you bastards better step in. Been so damn long since I've gotten any action. I rose up too high in the ranks. And now no one will go at it for real with me anymore. It's giving me some real blue balls. Now I'm throbbing so hard it's killing me!
You sure that it's a fight you want? Or is it something else?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. You'll be on your knees begging me to finish you off.
If that's how you're gonna play it, then it's fine by me. Wanna cut loose? I'll oblige.
I wanna hear you moan!
How about this?
Patriarch! Oh, man. Sure tied my dick in a knot. I've been a goddamn fool.
Care to explain?
Joryu, was it? No fucking way. That isn't your real name, is it now? You, my friend, ought to be 6 feet under. So I was right. And nobody's supposed to know, are they? Can't pull one over on me, though.
Patriarch, what are you talking about?
You knew this whole time, didn't you? Who he really was. I knew he wasn't just any old asshole. No, this guy's the real deal. You might even call him the Dragon of Dojima.